Welcome to today's Tai Chi. My name's Elijah Swain from the Tai Jing Academy. Today we're going to be working on the moving and the circulating of the Qi. We sink, stepping out with the right foot, we shift the weight, and back to center. Sinking into our stance, we scoop up all the good energy around us, lifting it up through the body, raising the hands slightly above the head, and then smoothing out the energy around you. Breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Breathing in, breathing out. Lifting up the energy, smoothing it out around you. Outward parries. Next is raising hands and pushing to the side. We lift up the energy from the ground, raising to chest height, turning the palms to face outward, and slowly push the energy out to the sides. Breathing in deep. Breathing out slow. Breathing in. Breathing out. Scooping up all the good energy around you. Slowly extending it out to the sides. Raising hands and pushing to the sides. Next is raising hands to the side, starting with the thumbs against the side of the legs. We sink, breathing in deep, raising hands to the side, lifting up the energy, raising the shoulder height. Then we turn the hands to face forward, breathing in deep. We touch the side of the legs, breathing out, lifting up the energy behind you. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, lifting up the energy behind you. Raising hands to the sides. Next is raising hands in front. We're going to lift up the energy in front of us, raising the chest height, shoulder height, and smoothing down the energy, breathing in deep. Breathing out slow, lifting up the energy in front of you. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Raising hands in front. Next is create the ball. We raise the hands up in front, raising to chest height. We turn the palms to face each other and squeeze the hands together. Feeling the energy or the heat from the other hand, we try to pull that energy apart and then squeeze it together. Breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Breathing in, breathing out. Pulling the energy apart and squeezing it together. Squeezing together, we focus on the energy. Going to the angles, right hand on top. Pulling the energy apart and squeezing it together. Really keep the focus on the energy between the hands. Squeezing together, we rotate to opposite angles, pulling the energy apart and squeezing it together. Squeezing together, we rotate high and low. Again, pulling the energy apart and squeezing it together. Together, we rotate high and low, pulling the energy apart and squeezing it together. Really keep your focus on the energy between the hands. Together, we go back to center. Really keep your focus on the energy between the hands. Squeezing together, we hold still at center, just wide enough you can feel the energy between the hands. Focusing on that energy, moving into circulating of the chi. We take a deep breath in, using the left hand to smooth along the right, feeling the heat from the hands. Smoothing on the fingers, on the wrist, moving up to the elbow and all the way up to the shoulder. Come over to the throat and down the center line, all the way down to the belly. Breathing in deep, pulling good energy from the dantian. Breathing out slow. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Smoothing out the energy along the arm. Coming back to center. Feeling the heat between the hands. We take a deep breath in. Using the right hand to smooth along the left, smoothing out the energy in the fingers, the wrist, all the way up to the elbow, up to the shoulder, over to the throat, and down the center line. Breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Smoothing out the energy along the arm and then down the center line. Coming back to center. Focusing on the energy between the hands. Again, we take a deep breath in. And send that energy down to your toes. Go down to the right foot. Smoothing up the ankle. All the way up to the knee. Coming up to the hip. Into the lower back. Into the center. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing out. Sending energy into the toes, moving up the ankle, all the way up to the calf, into the knee, all the way up to the lower back, and back to center. Coming to center pose, take a deep breath in, and smooth it down to the toes. Up to the ankle, all the way up to the calf, up to the knee, coming all the way up to the hip and into the lower back, and back to center. Breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming back to center, feel the energy between the hands. Focusing on that energy, we bring both hands in front of the belly. We circle 10 times in one direction, doesn't matter which direction, go one direction. And then 10 times the opposite direction. Relax the hands by your side. We sink into our stance. Inward peries, scooping up all the good energy around you, pulling it in from the top of the head, feeling the heat from the hands. We smooth down the energy, wiping away any sickness or soreness left in the body. Breathing in deep. Breathing out slow. Breathing in. Breathing out. Smoothing down the energy, wiping away any soreness or sickness in the body. Inward peries. And relax. Now the first two exercises were called moving of the chi and the circulating of the chi. Those two exercises combined together help you build up the energy around you and then smooth it out along your body. When we do Tai Chi, each posture is like a breathing exercise in itself. Each posture, you're either moving the energy around you or moving the energy within you. Every posture, you're always trying to keep your posture straight up and down like you're sitting in a flat back chair. Always keep your head erect. Your eyes half closed, so you're focusing inward. The tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth helps connect a chi channel throughout the body and helps you keep the mouth moist, so when you're deep breathing, your mouth doesn't get too dry. The hands, 2 fingers should always stay together, the 2 middle fingers, but not tight. You always want to keep them nice and relaxed. When they're closed, you want to keep the thumb on the top, not on the side like a regular karate punch. So to wrap up today, let's do the Tree of Life. We sink into our stance, stepping out, shift the weight, and back to center. Crossing at the wrists, lifting up the energy from the ground, raising the hands slightly above the head. As we lower, we circle. 1, lower, 2, lower, 3, lower, 4. Crossing at the wrists, lifting up the energy, and now this time coming down smooth, smoothing out the energy around you. Drawing that right foot in, we cross at the wrist, pulling the bad energy out of you and pushing it behind you. Raising the hands up in front, pulling the hands back and pushing good energy in front of you. Crossing at the wrists, pulling the hands back and extending good energy in front of you again. Raising the hands slightly above the head, we smooth down the energy, wiping away any last soreness or sickness in the body. Starting again with the breathing, we sink, stepping out, breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Crossing at the wrists, breathing in, breathing out. 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 Breathing in, smoothing down the energy all the way down to your toes. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, Let's do it one last time, going slower than the first, timed with your slow, steady breathing. Inward parries to close. Thank you for joining me for today's Tai Chi. My name's Elijah Swain from the Tai Chi Academy.